Hi and welcome back to Gray's Gardening. My name is Gray. I'm an amateur gardener. We're all amateur gardeners. So I'm back at the plot today. I've taken a day off work. Beautiful blue skies, sun shining. Not too bad, still chilly, but it's about 8-9 degrees, so perfectly fine in the sun. And I'm here today to actually insulate the greenhouse for the final few months of the winter. Now, I was down at the plot last week. If you saw last week's video, you would have saw that I attempted to do it then, but I bought the wrong size bubble wrap. So I've done my research, and I've managed to find the right size this time. This is 75 centimeters wide by 65 meters in length. So it's more than enough to do this greenhouse. This is approximately this is a double greenhouse, 5 meters in length, about 8 foot tall and 2 meters across. So if you got similar size, or just want some great bubble wrap, this is the one to go for. The link to that is in the description below or pinned comment, and that is an Amazon affiliate link. So if you purchase some bubble wrap, which I highly recommend, this is £13 off Amazon. The link is down below. As I say, very good value for money. Right, before I get started, I've got to start tidying this. Here is last year's tomatoes, all dead and starting to rot now. Over here we've got the melons. Again, they grow up here nicely, but all starting to rot. So the entire thing needs cleaning out. So I'm going to tidy it out first, give it a good clean, and then I'm going to insulate it. Okay, that's took all of about 5 minutes. Just took all the pots out, made it so it's a bit more easily accessible. This entire greenhouse will be getting a good clean and a weed once we get further into the spring. Okay, so now the space is a bit more clear. We need to measure how long each strip of the bubble wrap needs to be, because we want each strip to go up and over the top and down the other side. And I like to let it overlap slightly at the bottom, giving about 6 inches onto the floor. Then you can put your plants and pots on that to help keep it in place, but also an extra bit of insulation for the pots themselves. So you could just use a trusty tape measure, but I find it gets a bit tricky holding it all in place. So I've got some string, and what I'm going to do is just measure that out right across. So what I did forget to mention is you're going to need some of these little clips. Again, I'll put the link to these in the description below. I've got a big bag of 50 of those, because they just clip in to hold the bubble wrap in place. Okay, so I'll pop one at the bottom. Just got a little stake here. I'm going to pop that, as I say, probably longer than 6 inches actually, maybe more, about 9-10 inches. And then just wrap that around each of these. Already place these in place. Luckily, having the Grapevine, I can pop that just behind, which again will just hold that securely where I need it. If I can get the string free, okay. There we go. That's going to go up to this one. I'll wrap that around here. Moving on up around this one. Okay, so I've measured that all the way up, keeping it fairly tight. It goes right the way around, over the top, down to the bottom, and as I say, just a little bit of extra slack down here so we can have that little bit of an overlap onto the soil that we can pop the plants on. Okay, so that's the string measured out. That's coming in at 5 meters and a bit. I've actually measured it 5.4 meters in length altogether. So just marked out with a couple of bricks exactly 5.4 meters from here to those bricks over there. So I'm just going to start cutting the pieces into size. Okay, what you'll also need is some of these greenhouse clips, and they're designed specifically, see the end bit, hopefully you can see that, they're designed specifically to clip into here. You just put them in and twist it, and that holds in place, and especially keep still once you put that behind the bubble wrap. So we got a load of them. The links to these are in the description as well. Dead cheap, again, from Amazon. Right. So now I've got my piece of bubble wrap cut to size. I'm just going to start clipping it in. The first piece is always the trickiest. It's a bit of trial and error, working out where it's going to go. So a little bit of overlap down here, a little bit of overlap on the, just overlapping the pane just by a couple of inches. And then just clip that in the bottom, give it a twist, and that's in. Move up. Makes it a little bit trickier having the grapevine, but I'll just go over the top of it. Be absolutely fine. Clip that in, give it a twist. That's that one in. So just now moving up, pop the next one in, give it a little twist. And just finishing off on this side, so always try and get it quite high up. I'll hold that there, coming down. Last one in there. Last one in there. So here we have it. You can see those clips are just holding it in nicely, nice and secure there. We're going to come right back up. It's all one big piece. Clipping them in the top of each side, holding it up as we go along. I just move back and it's not too bright. We go up and over the top. Exactly the same coming down here. Just clipping it in nicely. Probably just need another one there. Hopefully you get the idea. Once you start doing the next one, you can then reuse your clips so you can double up on each one. So I'll do a few and then show you. But once you've got your pieces cut, each piece goes up pretty quickly, a couple of minutes. I've got 7, I think. No, 8. 8 pieces I've got to do, but it won't take me long at all. Okay, we are now done. Let's get inside and have a look. Like, almost like walking into a wedding venue. So it's taken me best part of an hour. Probably would have been a bit quicker if I wasn't filming, but hopefully you get the picture. So each piece up and over the top, and this will now give the greenhouse that extra little bit of insulation. It was 12 degrees before in here. Since I put this up, it's now showing at, what's that, 14, 15 degrees. So already, okay, the sun is on it, it's the middle of the day now, but this is actually to protect it overnight. Certain bits of it do get a bit tricky. The corner pieces and especially having a grapevine, but I've used that to my advantage in some parts of it. You can just drag it over. But the sides, the corner bits don't have the bits to slot these little hooks, or what we call them, holders, into place. They're not there along the sides, as you can see there. There's nothing to clip into. So I've used the grapevine to my advantage in some bits, propping the bubble wrap behind it, but in others it was actually a bit of a hindrance. But anyway, you get the idea. I haven't done over the doorway. You could do the door as well, and likewise if I just spin this round, I haven't done the back either. This is where the sun comes up. The sun's there now at the moment. I'm going to leave that wide open. But yeah, you definitely could, especially with these bits here, you can clip more in. Look how dirty my greenhouse is. That's another job coming up in the spring, to clean all the glass. All that's left to do now is reload all these pots back into the greenhouse. Okay, so all done. Nice job done. Should have done this probably start of December, but missed the boat. Doing it now. Just wanted to show you how easy it is to insulate your greenhouse. If you do, as mentioned at the start of this video, if you are interested in buying some bubble wrap, £13 off Amazon. The link's in the description below. That's my Amazon affiliate link. So thank you. If you like this kind of content, please remember to hit like and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next video. Take care, everyone. Bye now.